What's up, YouTube? Aaron, aka Big Man Shenanigans, back with another Destiny gameplay. I'm sorry for the long wait on this. My schedule has been hectic lately, and I guess I'll kind of go into that a little more in detail in a second. But in the background today, we have an awesome game of Trials of Osiris. That is a special game mode within Destiny. It is a 3v3 elimination style game mode. If you die, you are out. Your teammates can revive you. You have a respawn timer on your revive though. And the more you die, the longer your timer gets. I tried doing quite a bit of sniping this one, and the first round here I absolutely go off. A couple of my shots were a tad bit random, but they ended up hitting, so I can't complain too much. But like I said, awesome first round. But this entire game, I think we go to 4-4, so we force a 5th round of overtime to decide the game. And it is absolutely crazy. I do really well, I think 17-8. But like I said, Trials elimination style, the more you die, the longer your timer gets. Whatever team eliminates the other team first wins the round. First 1 to 5 round wins the game. The objective in Trials here, I guess the reward for Trials, is if you get to 5 wins, you get a random piece of armor that's supposed to upgrade your character as far as light level and everything goes. 7 wins, you get a weapon. And then if you go 9 wins with 0 losses, that is considered flawless, and you get to go to a place called the Lighthouse. It's an area on Destiny on Mercury where you do not go any other time in the game. It is a special, only best of PvPers area pretty much. I've been there quite a few times in the first year with one of the guys I'm playing with, Trouble Gunner. My friend Tyler, he's one of the best players. This game doesn't show it as well, but he's probably one of the best PvP Destiny players I know personally. And normally he kind of slaps me around in these games. This game I happen to do really well, and of course I had to post this one to rub in his face then. But like I said, absolutely amazing player. Me and him went flawless, I want to say probably 12, 13 times in year 1. Year 2, which would have been before Rise of Iron came out, I actually did not go flawless. I ran a lot of trials with my raiding team, and a lot of them aren't huge into PvP, at least not like me and Trouble have been. And it's just a different flow, I guess, depending on who you're playing with. When I'm playing with Trouble, I know how he plays. I know how, in this game I have Hannah with me as well. I know how he plays, I know how she plays. And I can kind of tone myself in to see what I have to do in a match. When we're with my raid team, we're swapping people in and out so much. I don't play PvP a lot with those guys, and they're not, I guess, as fluid with me. I don't know how to read them as well. Like if I see Trouble running across the map, I know where he's going. I mean, if he's trying to flank around, I can see that just by the direction he's running, how he's running. He doesn't have to say anything. It's just something I've learned about him over time. Hannah's still a bit of a wild one. She's in the same group as my raid team. It's kind of difficult to tell exactly what she's planning on doing. So I'm still kind of adapting to that, I guess. But year 3, we have not been flawless yet. This was a clip from the first week of Trials of Osiris. It came out, I believe, a week after the release of Rise of Iron. The Friday after release of Rise of Iron, not 3 days afterwards, but a week and 3 days after the release. And I loved getting into this again. Trouble has been gone from Destiny for quite some time. It was nice to see him back in the game and getting our little team back together, I guess, in a sense. But we've had fun with it. I didn't get to play really at all week 2 or 3 for Trials. I am planning on playing, at least getting a couple more clips from this week in Trials. So if you guys enjoyed this kind of stuff, make sure you let me know. If you guys like the bigger game modes, like the 66s and things like that, things a little more fast-paced, let me know as well. I'm still trying to figure out how to kind of balance my play time versus my gaming time. Sorry, my play time versus my recording and editing time. I really haven't this past month I have really not been on a schedule things have been really crazy around the house, like I said before. Really with Rise of Iron 2, it's really hard to get gameplay, I guess. Unless you guys want to see walkthroughs of the campaign, you guys want to see the raid and the boss fights and that. Other than that, most of this game, if you do play it, it is a ton of fun. There's a ton of random stuff you can do, and I guess Destiny's kind of a make your own game kind of thing. You can go into a patrol or a raid, and yes, you kill the boss and stuff still in the raid, but there's so much horseplay and there's so much just being stupid and having fun just to have fun. There is no specific guidelines, I guess. Of course, like I said, of course you have to kill the boss and everything, but really that's kind of pushed. I mean, that's the overall objective, but the group I play with, we take a little bit longer to complete the raids. We do all of our raids each week. We do a lot of them in a night or two. But there's a lot of time that we're spending on waiting people to jump up to us and do the jumping puzzles, and a lot of that is probably my fault. I'm a little bit of a troll in this game. There is a weapon called the Raise Lighter. It is a exotic sword that does solar damage, and its kind of powerful attack is to do this really strong uppercut. And if you do that on a lot of bosses, it does a ton of damage to them. But at the same time, teammates can get hit by it. They don't do damage to them, but they do get the knockback effect from it. So I've had a lot of fun lately running up to teammates, and as they're in their menu, pushing them off of something and killing them, or smacking them down the jumping puzzle. It's just how I am. Sometimes I need a little bit of a break from all the high strong, let's go, let's do this, let's not mess up. I do hate messing up in the raid, but in between bosses, I do like to kind of have a little more fun with it, I guess. And this Trials team works really well for that as well, because me and Trouble are probably two of the most competitive guys between each other that you'll ever meet. I mean, we fight for kills. He's also a very good sniper, and you see in this gameplay I use a sniper quite a bit. I miss a lot of really weird shots that I probably shouldn't have missed. That's just from me being, I guess, out of practice at Trials. But once he gets back into it, once I get back into it, we're both really good snipers, and we will fight tooth and nail for any kind of kills. And that's really entertaining for me, because I guess I don't have a whole lot of... I don't want to say I don't have a lot of competition, but if you play 6v6 game modes, it's just not quite the same. I mean, you go into those game modes... You have some good players, you have some really bad players, and yes, I can probably beat most of the good players. I think I'm a fairly decent player in this, but Trials is just a whole different beast in itself, because people in this are trying for flawless. These are, for the most part, if you're playing a good team, you're playing against the best of the best. You're not playing against some guys trying to complete their bounty. Well, Trials bounties you can, but they're not as kids going into PvP for gear to complete their daily bounties or anything simple like that. It's very hard-fought battles. Like I said, this one goes, I think, 9 total rounds, which is the max you can go. And at one point, I do get very... Luckily, I don't record the game audio for my mic in this video, because I got a little bit frustrated at the one guy teabagging me. If those who don't know what teabagging is, it's when an enemy player runs up to you once you're dead and will crouch and stand up repeatedly on your body. It's kind of a gaming... It's used more now in gaming than it is anything else. It's just kind of the ultimate sign of disrespect in this game, as every, I guess, multiplayer game like this is. You teabag is kind of the ultimate sign of disrespect. And they did that, I think, a round or two ago, and really pissed me off, in all honesty. Like, you don't do that, especially in a good match like this. I mean, if you go 5-0 against somebody and you want to act like you're all high and mighty because you're playing with two really good players and the other team isn't, and you do that kind of thing, it's just kind of disrespectful. I think I end up doing it in the end of this clip as well, though, because like I said, I got infuriated that we were playing a good match, it was all fun and games, and these guys decided to play like that, and kind of upset me with that gameplay. And other than that, like I said, fun gameplay, glad that's back. I'm going to quickly get into where I've kind of been and why I've been so busy. as you guys know, I have my main job and I'm working that job. I picked up a second job with Hannah, and that is doing, I'm a zombie at a place called Spotter Park here just outside of town. And I've been having a lot of fun doing that. I mean, we literally go out there in the field and we get shot the entire time. Pays pretty good. Go out there and you kind of have fun with friends and everything like that. And so I've been having that. That's my second job. I've been, like I said, playing. I've actually played a lot of Destiny lately. It's just hard to get real content that I guess I want to have, that I want to be able to post at least. Nothing I've played plays. I do my 3 raids a week. I have completed there's a like a memory book, I guess, in this game, that it's all of the special challenge and things you can do, and you unlock gear and stuff when you do it. And I have like, I think 95% completed that. And really there's just not a whole lot, I guess, to show for it. It's just a ton of grinding more than anything. And I barely want to do the grinding, and I really don't think anybody wants to watch the grinding. So it's just one thing I'm trying to get a good balance of right now. As you guys knew, we had some problems with our recordings. I had audio problems. We had like connection like in between the game audio and the game audio, the game video were kind of messed up. So we're trying to get that all figured out. I think we got it good now. Everything else has been kind of crazy. My wife went away a few days ago to DC to see her aunt. Her aunt had a retirement ceremony, so she flew down to DC for a while, and so I was kind of on my own for that. And now everything's kind of back to normal. I'm trying to get back in a routine, and I think everything's gonna kind of be all right here. So I'm going to try to get at least 1 or 2 gameplays out a week. I don't have Black Ops anymore. The person I was game sharing with somebody, and they happened to take it back. So right now I don't have Black Ops. That's why most of my content, or all my content, is Destiny. And that's really all the excuses I have for right now. I'm going to go ahead and cut off here. I'm going to let you guys finish watching this clip because it's a nice little finish. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed the content, if you guys want to see more. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
All enemies neutralized.